Alright guys, is it going? Yeah, it is. That amazes me. Welcome to Freaking Cheap. My name's John. I ain't got a whole lot going on today because I don't feel like doing a whole lot. Made 2 runs into town, take the wife's car and get it worked on, then come on back and wait, dilly-dally around because I didn't feel like doing anything. Put some stuff on Craigslist for sale because I'm selling everything, and it's overcast. It was sprinkling a little while ago, and then so I went back in and looked at the map, and it's not sprinkling. Anyhow, I'm gonna do some weed whipping. The reason I'm gonna do some weed whipping because I'm not uncovering anything. So I'll let you guys watch me weed whip a little bit, and for a few minutes I'd like to do some more splitting of wood, but I don't feel like uncovering everything just to cover it back up. This is new to me. You know, I'll cut the big stuff over there first, but I'll be getting into a lot of fence there, and that breaks the strings off. Now you might ask me why that's double fenced there. It's because the deer stick their heads through there and pull on stuff. So that was double fenced down there, and then we just put those in front of it. The deer stick their heads through, and if they get onto, like, they'll come in here and they'll grab that and they'll just pull it right on through. And there's a couple good sized tomatoes in there. I kind of don't want them to get it, so that's why there's a space here. Same down here, they're kind of put away from the edge. I'd rather have them be on the edge, but I'm sure the deer are going to come in here and clear that out. They do that. So I like my wood racks to be grass free, so I'm going to go down there and do some of that trimming down there, and we'll give you a couple minutes of trimming. It's just stuff you do. I think you're down in there. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I ain't gonna make you guys suffer through any more of it. When I put this contraption up here to keep the deer out, many of you guys know I used to farm 6 acres, but I put the fence up just high enough that the weed whip would hit that board down there, and all that metal framing is just stuff that people gave me, and then the fence was something that gave me, and somewhere I found a guy with a sawmill and got this stuff. It's starting to sprinkle again. So I'm gonna get back at it, and you got big 6 minutes. That might be your movie tonight unless the rain backs off. So we'll see you maybe tomorrow night, maybe later. I don't know. So for now, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you would, please, it helps. Bye-bye. Well, it was sprinkling a little bit more, but not bad enough that I'm getting out, and now it's not sprinkling again. They said there were pop-up showers, and I guess that was one. Oh, I got hit again. It's starting to sprinkle again. Anyhow, our next chore is this area, I'm not sure whether I'll do that area, but I'm going to do that area next because there's wood there. So I'm not going to bring you along for that, but what I'll do is bring you an update on it, and you can rest assured next time I come out, we're going to be spraying chemicals. It's a lot easier to deal with this. You can see where the wood splitter was. It's a lot easier dealing with this and just cruising along the side of it than it is weed whipping. But the weather just hasn't been, and I just haven't been, and so it just hasn't been done. So that's where I'm going to do some of that, then bring you back and show you the after, then go over and show you the other after. Then I'm going to get up, I think, into, I don't know about that. I think I might get up into some trees up there. All right, we'll be back in a little bit, I sure hope, if it doesn't start raining on me too bad. Bye-bye. Well, I think I'm done my before dinner work. I've been working longer than you think, probably a couple hours. This is all done. I mowed down here. You can kind of see where I mowed to, not that it matters. Couple things that are kind of interesting. Here, I'll show you this one over here first. Not that it makes any difference. Just junk that goes on around here. This is where the dam was. There used to be a pond over there. These trees here, that big one there was there. That maple might have been there. I know that big poplar over there was here. But this one, that one, that one, that one, none of these were here. Here's where it washed through, years ago. And that's a little stream, and I had acquired at no cost to me a bunch of these prior to that giving up, to put through there and redo it, but I just never did. Probably never do it in my life. These are old sawmill. This is I guess this is a husk here, I think, yeah. That's a husk. These are the ways, or the track holders, or whatever you want to call them. Got to move the cinder blocks out of the way. I got mowed up there. I'll take you up there. We got a homeless encampment over here, trying to create a home over here. When you're mowing around this kind of stuff, you got to be pretty careful. Weed whipping around here probably even more. Homeless encampment started. They're pretty docile. I'll let them be. That's not a very big nest. But there's another one in my parts department. It's on the, I have the lid up. I can't think of it. The garage door up, and they build it on the garage door. I don't really like getting rid of them. They're not too aggressive. I don't know what they eat. I don't even know if they pollinate. There's a soon to probably be squished little toad. Anyhow, we'll go up and show you around a little bit, and then I'm going to go eat dinner. And if the weather's good, stays as good as it is now after dinner, there might be more to this video than junk. Got that cleaned up. Now you can see that I didn't spray around. Oh, here's where I used to irrigate from. I need to clean out this water hole a bit. That's the pond used to flow over to here. I guess you can't see it. But with the backhoe, I dug a hole here, and that used to be about 8 feet deep, so I wouldn't suck mud when I was irrigating. If you didn't know it, this used to be, none of this was here. None of this was here. Not even that building, none of that. And we used to have this all planted in produce from down here. There's the irrigation pump, what's left of it. All the way up to the front. All those trees weren't there. See how this, see where I blew grass clippings in there. Got that all cleaned up. That looks a lot better. I gotta do this maybe down in here next. I'll show you what I got up here. Oh, I gotta do over here and I never got to here. I gotta do that. I'm gonna spray that and that so I don't have a problem there. This is all cleaned up. Looks a heck of a lot better. Maybe I already showed you that. I'm not sure. If I did, fast forward. Oh, I gotta go turn the water off. That's my water for my apple tree. 275 gallons, and I'm sure it's overflowing and making a mess going down that way. Yeah. I'll take it back and let it go back in the creek, and then it'll go in the pond. I'll hook it up. That's how I keep that water trough down there. That hole that I just showed you full. I got hoses that go all the way down there because there's a lot of frogs in there, and kind of like frogs, you know what I mean? But right now I'm just going to put it back here so it doesn't go by the old sawmill. And that's fresh spring water. That's what I just watered before, or a little earlier. I also watered the stuff in the garden. It hadn't rained in about, I don't know, 7 days. It's finally starting to dry out. This has been running water through here. I showed it in the past, and up in there is a marsh. You can't get through up there because it's so muddy. That's where one of the spring heads is, and we got French drains in there too, trying to get it to not be so messy. So after dinner I gotta move this up and feed the apple tree. What else is going on? That's about it. Don't want to run over my hoses. I need to go up and buy some more siding here. That's an important thing to do. I haven't finished one project all year this year. Not one project that I really wanted to do. I've been busy. Oh, I got a weed whip around. Oh, I got a weed whip around that. That's my property quarter post things. Those little white things over there, too big of cucumbers for the deer if they eat them. See the piles of grass around the bases of the trees. Got to weed whip that. I got to fix the top, get that up. So I got a lot to do. That ain't particularly interesting. I don't remember whether I think I watered these guys yesterday, this tree yesterday. It's still got some green leaves up there, so it's hanging in there. And that one over there didn't come down. It's still got some leaves, so I think it might be all right. We're going to be able to make apple cider. That might still be running there. It runs for a long time through that little hose. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Might be out after dinner, might not. Don't know how many minutes I got in. I had problems last night. This camera would not download the videos. I had to take I guess they call it a SIM card out and put it in the back of the computer. I hope I don't have to do that again. Oh yeah, can you tell I've been weed whipping? I am a mess from head to toe. See you guys. Bye-bye. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, or even hit the don't like button and subscribe button. But just hit something besides me. See you guys. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. I got a big homeless encampment started. Son-in-law saw it the other day. And this one's got to go. These attack you. Can you see it up in that corner? I'm going to try to zoom you in. I don't know whether that's focusing or not, but there's one up there. That one's got to go because I got to caulk those windows up there, but I just haven't. Last week was a perfect week to do it, but just didn't feel up to it. See ya. Bye. Well, welcome to Freaking Jeep. This is after dinner now. I told you I'd try to get you something a little bit better. You've put up with all my crappy movies or junky movies or not exciting movies. I don't know what you want to call them. They're just stuff I do movies, which is really all you get around here anyway. Well, as you know, I guess I ought to be looking you in the eyeball. I don't know whether I'm looking you in the eyeball or not. I guess I should have weed whipped around here a little bit further. Poison ivy big time. Anyhow, oh, here all the way up here. I never know where that lens is going. Anyhow, so I have these two. I sold the poplar that I had back there so I can I got room to saw some more poplar. I have stickers now, I can sticker it. And so I decided to try to up what I'm getting you guys. Make it a little bit better. I don't know how long this is. Let's see, right here it is 21 inches. Kind of looking, I didn't know there were two of them down here. I might take two of them back to the mill. Here's what the problem is, you got to get it out. Okay, it's 10 foot. Got a little thing on there, dropping thing. Get it out now. You guys know I got a grapple. I guess I'm not half in the thing. I just measured it. I don't know where this thing's showing half the time. You know that. Anyhow, if I came in with a grapple, I might be able to catch this part right here and pull it out. I might be able to come in, which you can't really see, come in this way and get them both out. But I want to try something different because we always like to have a show, you know. I'm going to put what's called a log dog in it. You've never seen a log dog. I'm hoping it'll pull it out. If this little what is it? Capote will pull it out. Anyhow, this is a log dog. And what you do, I want it to roll a little bit this way, I think. Oh, there's a big poison ivy there. Whoops. Bang it in. You gotta hit it though. That log probably weighs a lot more than this Kubota does, so I don't know whether it's going to pull it out. Get a chain. This is my chain I'm getting. I'm hoping that you guys are in there. You know, that might be better. Nope, won't go over that. So just put it over that way and put this thing down in low range, and maybe it'll pull it out, maybe it won't, I don't know. We're going to find out in about a minute. I thought I had my hook on the back there, but I don't. Let's see if this thing will pull that out and maybe pull the other one out. That top one is the tree of heaven. That higher one there is the tree of heaven. I don't know where the best place to do that. I guess I'll put you right here. Anyhow, this is what my plan for tomorrow is, not today. Let's see, we'll start it up. This will put it in four-wheel drive. We'll put it in low. See if this thing will pull out. Should be pulling it straight, not at an angle. Very respectably. So it went so good, and there's a third one under there. So look at that poison ivy, not good. And let's see, the log dog came out when it spun around. Look at that, didn't even have to pull it out. I'm all right with that. I thought I got the hammer out to show you guys how to take them out. Now I know I can pick that up with a bobcat. So I'll bring you back in a minute. I'm gonna go get the bobcat, put forks on it, and see if I can't get another one of those out. If I get all three up, I'll saw 3 logs for you guys. So, and get my, guess I need to get my tree spud. Where is that? Of course I should have gloves on. There's more poison ivy going that way. This stuff has been here and dried for a long time. So there's no, you can still get it, but I don't think it's quite as possible. These logs are, the bark might come off of them pretty easy. Probably could, but anyhow, I don't want to make this too long because this is going on the same movie. So we'll bring you back with a bobcat in a minute. In fact, 5 minutes puts my movie tonight at too long. Be back in a bit. Well, I thought I'd turn the camera on to show you me picking that up. There wasn't much to it. I just slid under it. I'm going to take that back to the mill because that's the longest one. It's got some trim ups on the bottom that needs to be done. But I like to trim my logs up and have them square at the end if I can. It just seems to me to be easier. See that kind of stuff? If you get the saw blade in between here and here, that can become a bullet, and I just don't like that. This one's got a little poison ivy, a little bit long, but that's what it is. That's going to be tomorrow's sawing log. If everything goes according to plan, which it never does, I'll pull those two out and bring you back for pulling those two out. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Well, here's what I got in the way, a black walnut. I've pushed that off this mill and reloaded it. I think this will be the third time pushing it off. I got that log sitting over there. Wanted to cut that, but I'm hoping the sawdust guy will come get some sawdust so I don't have to separate the sawdust so bad. He'll clean it all up and then saw this and then clean it up again to be out of there. That's why I've been doing that. And I got a couple more black walnuts down there also. Be back in a bit. Well, it's on. You can see that turtle down there I got to cut off. I'll probably debark it, clean the ends up. I'm going to go get the other two. Update. Bye.